So here's the front facade. We've got 3 windows in brick on the lower level and then 2 dormer windows up top in siding. So here we can see these are the original windows to the home. The home was built in 1948, so these windows are, or no, 1941, forgive me. So these windows are nearly 80 years old. You can see they've got the pulley system. There's usually a lead counterweight down here that hides in your wall that holds the weight of the glass up. And you can see the condition that the windows are in. This bottom sill is just totally rotted. The side jamb just looking in really bad shape. You can see the pile of these old steel or iron balances. They've been sitting in the sun, they're pretty hot. I'll just grab one. So here you can see this iron counterweight that sits in a cavity in the wall. This is the old way they were designed. It would kind of sit in a cavity, and then this string, this rope, would, you know, be attached here and go up through this pulley, and then it's actually attached to this sash. It's basically a counterweight that holds the weight of the glass up as you operate the window. Alright, so this is the Andersen E-Series aluminum clad wood window. So everything you see on the exterior of this window that you know could potentially be exposed to the elements is a extruded aluminum with a powder coated finish. Andersen gives the option to do a AMA or AAMA 2604 or 2605 powder coat finish. Some of our other competitors, the lower priced wood clad options, they actually only offer a AMA 2603, which is the lowest standard for a powder coat finish on aluminum. And again, Andersen, they offer either a 2604 or 2605. These windows have a AMA 2604 finish. Usually the 2605 is kind of overkill for North Texas. We'd really only see that option being used in like coastal regions or regions with, you know, harsh climates, such as coastal with high humidity, you know, salt in the air, things like that. So I'll go here for a close-up. Oh, and one of the things actually we wanted to point out why we chose to shoot this video is the exterior trim. So like this part you see right here, right, this part, and then the sill nose, this part here on the bottom, and the same thing up on the side and at the top. So that's a flat exterior trim option. It has it's the same extruded metal, same powder coat finish as the window itself. And one reason we really like the E-Series product is they have a lot of exterior trim options. Here in siding, we did a flat, I believe it's a 3-inch trim. And then on the windows we installed in brick, we did like a standard 2-inch brick mold. So we'll go take a look at some windows installed in brick. So here we'll get a shot of some windows installed in brick. These haven't had the screen applied yet, so it's a little easier to see the grid profile. And these have the standard 2-inch brick mold profile because these windows are installed in brick. So here you can actually see the grid profile. These, I believe, are a 7/8 inch SDL. And the E-Series offers 5 different SDL grid widths, and they have 2 different profiles. This is the standard or colonial profile. They also offer like a putty or more contemporary profile if you want the contemporary grids on your SDLs. It's really a great looking window. Okay, and here we'll get an interior shot of the window. It's a little bright outside, so the lighting might be a little tricky, but we'll try and cover it. So this one has the interior factory painted birch bark, which is one of, I believe, 10 colors Andersen will factory paint the interior. Otherwise, if you don't like one of the colors they do offer a primed interior. You can then paint it whatever color you want. They also have quite a different number of wood species to choose from. So if you want like a hardwood, like a oak or a mahogany or a cherry, you can actually get the cherry interior, and they'll actually factory stain it. You have a couple color choices there. If you don't like one of those, you can also just get it raw and then stain the wood whatever color you like. This customer opted for the birch bark interior. So again, this is factory painted, so after these are installed, you don't really need to mess with paint. There's going to be a little touch up naturally, but you shouldn't have to mess with too much painting. Especially, it's nice with the SDLs. You don't have to mask all this stuff and tape it and paint it. And so this is an interior SDL profile. Again, it's the traditional or the colonial profile. They do have a more squared off, blocky, contemporary interior grill and exterior. So these interior grills, these are wood and they're painted, obviously. The exterior grill is the extruded aluminum with a powder coat finish. So it's all nice and color matched. So these are on this project, all the windows we did were double hungs. So this is the hardware. We got 2 locks, one on each side. These are in the antique brass finish. Let's see if we can get this thing to, there we go, to focus. And so there's a little indicator here. Right now it's locked. You move the lock over here to the unlock position, and then once you've raised the window a little bit, you can actually push this window, this lock this way. I can't right now because the window is closed and fully seated. Once you raise it a little bit, you can push this lock a little further, and it'll retract little, I guess, catches right here that hook into the jamb, and you can actually tilt the window in, clean the exterior glass from inside the home. And since these are double hung, the top sash will lower as well, and you can clean that as well. This customer opted not to do finger lifts down here on the bottom or the top, but it is an option if you'd like to do that. All right, so that covers it for the E-Series brief video. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks.